Hello and welcome, John Croner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the AI Holly and Market Update for Friday, June the 29th. And not only is it obviously the end of a day, it's the end of a week, it's the end of the month, it's the end of the second quarter, and the first half of the year. So let's go ahead and take a look real fast, and we'll try to go through this as quickly as we can. First, the IBB, and you can see here we had a nice green day. We did poke above the 20, but unfortunately we did pull back and close under it, but a nice strong finish. So as we always talk about, we're going to have to see what happens on Monday. It's apt to be a slow trading week next week. A lot of people possibly going to be going for the 4th of July. In fact, the markets will be closing at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, but you can see on the intraday chart here that it got to the top and it just pulled back ever so slightly. So, looked pretty good there. The diamonds, on the other hand, they gapped up, and then we had a pullback and then a big sell-off right at the end of the day. So, a little bit of concern there. We did close below the 200 again, so we broke through and pulled back. So that's not a real healthy sign. We'll have to see what the weeklies and the monthly charts look like. The Qs, we had a nice pop up one open and then a pulled back and then the big and not a big sell off, but we did sell off, and you can see here with fairly large volume. We'll go back to the diamonds and see. Yep, we had the volume spike for that too. The spiders, we popped up above this resistance and pulled back again, and the big higher volume sell off at the end. So showing some concern there that we are going to get that reversal back down, but we're going to have to watch these markets, see what happens. IWM, much of the same story. We were up, ran into a little bit of resistance and, pulled back. Quick look at GLD and a little bit of a green day there. Nothing, real major, but, definitely on the green side. TLT had a pullback, nothing major there. With this gap up, we're going to have to see if we hold it, if we're going to fill the gap and reverse or pull back. Now let's go ahead and we're bringing over and I have a chart here where I actually have the daily, the weekly, and the monthly all in one charting pattern using toss from the Thinkorswim platform through Ameritrade. And if we look at the IBB, that way you can get a look at how each day went here. And you can see here we had been tracking up weekly, and we did have the pullback, but we have the big tail, and we are above the SMA 8 moving average. So on the weekly, that looks good. On the monthly, you can see here we are, if you get this chart to agree with us, I mean, it looks good on that. So I mean, a lot depends on what happens here. Clearly the daily and the weekly are saying that this market could go either way. The diamonds, the 8 is clearly tracking below the 20. On the weekly, we've had 3 big weeks in a row where we've pulled back. The 8 is getting ready to cross the 20. Now, if it curls and comes back up, we're okay. The 20 is curling a little bit, but once again, a little bit of indecision on the daily and the weekly. Whereas the monthly, we've had 3 big doji candles in a row, so you can see the volatility real clearly on the monthly. The Qs, and you can see here on the weekly, we've we're doing very, very good, and on this we just have a pullback. We're still trending real nice on the 20. The 8 is above the 20. The monthly looks just fantastic. So this one here, hopefully we'll turn and go back up. We are bounced off of the 50 on the daily, so that's looking pretty good. The spiders, we've got that curl over with the 8 below the 20. We broke through the 50 and closed just below it. On the weekly, kind of flat on the 20. The three big pull downs or pullbacks in the last 3 weeks. The monthly, you've got those pretty much doji candles. May was a good month there, but you can see here we got back up here at the resistance and pulled back. But yet monthly charts are looking very, very nice. IWM, we've got that cross, through the 20, and it is tracking under it. We did come close to the 50 and or holding that, so we're kind of in that territory where the IWM could go either way on the daily. On the weekly, you can see here we've had several up weeks in a row. Did very, very nice, and it looks like just a healthy pullback on the weekly. Now the monthly, you've got this big topping tail here, so we'll just have to see what happens once we get into July. GLD real fast. And you can see here the daily looks real bad. The weekly looks pretty bad. And the monthly is not looking real good either. Let's give us a little more on the monthly there so you can see a little bit clearer there. You can see the, lots of chop in GLD. So that is, our market updates for everything there. Now we'll get a quick look at Holly, and we'll try to get through this as fast as we can and tell you about some special we're running here for the 4th of July. But Holly Grill had 21 trades for a profit of 66 cents. Risk on profit $1.69. The Holly 2.0 had a profit of 66 cents but lost 46 cents on the risk on mode. The Holly Neo made $1.99 on the profit, and on the risk on she made $3.71. So let's look at where that put us for the totals. Of course, this gives you your breakdown here. For the day we had 73 trades for a profit of 64 cents, but risk on profit $5.40. For the week, 262 trades, a profit of $6.58, and the risk on profit of $19.21. And as we've talked with the volatility this week, with the trader's ability, man with machine, there was a opportunity there to do much better, and unfortunately much worse depending upon your skill as a trader. Now let's just take a look at the one trade that did so good today, and that was the GBR. And it was, if we look here at our, little single stock chart here, this stock had, and I don't show it on this particular one, but the float on, there it is right there, 2 million shares is all there is in the float on this one. So, it clearly, was very open to, so some movement. Holly got in way back here, okay, in the high 160s, and you can see, she just rode it out all day long, and look how this thing just went and went and went. So it was a fantastic trade. I know a lot of people that are in our trading room, made some pretty serious money on it. So that was very, very good. So that is our, Holly update for today. Now the special we are running is the 4th of July sale, you can get 25% off your first month or your first year. Now, you will get a code for that, and we're not giving that code out. But if you go to this link right here, and this will all be posted in the comments of the YouTube video, or you can type this in. It is case sensitive. But if you go to that, you will have to put in your email. And when you put in your email, you will get a code. Now, that code will only be good Tuesday, July 3rd, through the close of business July 5th, and that would be at midnight Eastern time. So if you're out in the West, go with the Eastern time, and but that code will be emailed to you, and you can save 25%. So go ahead, sign up now. Get your email in there, or rather, don't sign up now. Get your code now and save that code. Make yourself a note to go in over the weekend. Sign up for that. You're going to get swing exits. You're going to get real-time data, charting. If you go with the premium package, you'll get the Holly, which is the artificial intelligence. She beat the S&P in 2017 by 30%. You'll get Odds Maker, which is event-based back testing module. You'll get price alerts. Plus, you'll get free access to our support webinars and trading room. The sale, as I said, starts Tuesday. So please consider joining us. We'd be glad to have you. And you can always follow me at bullseyetrader.com. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter or StockTwits. If you like this video, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up, and even maybe sharing this with some friends. And if it's the first time you've seen these videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you subscribe to these videos. So I want to thank you very much. I want to wish you a happy 4th of July. And I may be taking some time off next week. And obviously with the markets closed Wednesday, I'm not sure if I'll do a video each day or not, but we'll keep you as posted as we can. I'll probably do one for sure on Monday, maybe a quick one on Tuesday. We'll see what happens as we celebrate the holiday. So, hey, God bless. Bye-bye.